After creating almost 400 videos and been on YouTube for about 4 years now, I want to tell you guys 5 things that I've really learned during my journey. And the first thing is that nobody cares unless your content is helping them. I feel like a lot of people out there are worried about creating YouTube videos because they're worried about what people think. They're going to sound silly. They're scared to present on camera, and they're scared that someone's going to make fun of them. And the way I've dealt with this is that if people don't find your video, then there is nothing to be afraid of, right? Because they're never going to see it. And if they do find your video, the overwhelming majority of people out there, they're going to actually say something positive. They're going to say thank you for teaching me something, thank you for entertaining me, anything like that. So when it comes to what other people think, and honestly, most of us are too concerned with our own lives to really care about what other people are doing. You know, everybody thinks that everyone is watching them, but really we're only watching ourselves. So the one thing I learned is to not be too critical of myself. Put it out there, try something different. Like today I figured I'm going to take a bit of a walk on the treadmill and just talk to the camera, see how it goes and see what sort of flows. This is a completely different format to what I usually do, but I figured why not take a risk? Feels a bit silly, feels a bit stupid, but if you like it, let me know. And if you don't, well, let me know as well. The other thing I learned when it comes to presenting and creating videos on YouTube is how to talk and present on camera. Now, this is a skill that I think people have had to learn, especially since COVID, about how to articulate themselves when it comes to presenting on the camera. And it still can be really quite daunting. I think from my first video back in 2020 to what I make now, you can tell that I've become a much better, much more confident presenter in not only what I'm saying, but how I'm delivering the content. And this comes by listening, telling myself, hey, that sounded good. I rushed this, getting your feedback when I speak too fast or speak too slow, and really just doing it and practicing and trying to get better. But it's a skill that has transferred into many other aspects of my life, but also maybe allowed me to create much better content for you guys over the years. Another thing I've learned is that you have to learn to really articulate and present your ideas so that people find them interesting, they find them engaging, and they want to stick around to the end of the video. When I first started creating YouTubes, I'd always say, for me, I'd say, and I'd really struggle to get my idea out there. And then I've realized that there's different ways to tell a story or different ways to teach people things. This incline's actually, you can't see it, but I'm going to drop it down a little bit, only by a couple points. But yeah, really feeling it. Another thing I did learn on YouTube though, is it builds self-confidence, but it also really builds self-doubt. When your videos are taking off, you feel, hey, I'm actually doing really well. I'm getting 100,000 views a month, 200,000 views a month, and you feel really good. Then you put a video out there, maybe this one here, then it tanks, and you really start to doubt yourself. I think there's, just before you hit post, that is the most daunting any video will make you feel, because you put this idea in your head of it's going to have to take off, but it doesn't always. Or even if it does, it's not whether a video takes off or whether a video stalls, doesn't really have any real impact on you as a person, because you can take that as a learning experience. You can say, well, what made this video do really well? Or conversely, how do I make it better so next time it gets more views, it gets more clicks, it gets more likes? And then, of course, there is all the elements of video production that I've learned. I've learned to write, script, film, take B-roll, edit, how to use microphones, how to use cameras, how to use attachments. And I use all those in the different areas of my life as well. Not just creating YouTube content, but creating things like family videos, going out taking photos for people and of people. You learn how to frame it better. And that's because you learn these skills. You have to apply them and you have to get better. So yeah, if I think about it, those are 5 key things that I've learned over the years while making YouTube videos. And I guess the takeaway from this video is, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel in 2025 or whatever year you watch this, hopefully you can see that there are a lot of benefits and upsides to creating a channel. There's so many others that I haven't spoken about, but these are 5 key things that I've learned over the years. Of course, if you like this video, let me know by giving a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.